Hello Aquarius, welcome to your December reading. Let's get started. In the first week of December with the Empress in reverse, I do see that during this week you will be feeling a bit blocked when it comes to your creativity, your emotions. There is something that is weighing on you that you're not really facing. Aquarius, you're deciding to do other things. Maybe you're not confronting your fears yourself. Some of you might be having fertility issues that you've been dealing with for a long time, and now it's really weighing on you. This feeling of when is it going to happen? Why is it not happening? All those questions, and you're not really in harmony and in peace with yourself. Maybe you're spending too much time out with friends. I see some of you might be drinking a bit too much or have put on weight because you're really eating and not really being conscious about how much you're eating, on when, or the quality of the food. And this all has also affected your self-esteem, how you feel about yourself. So there is this need to stop focusing on everything else and going more inwards, spending more time in nature, bringing yourself back in balance, because you do have a lot of potential, Aquarius. With the Empress, it shows me that you're very strong, you're very powerful, but right now you have allowed yourself in a way to transform yourself from this powerful Empress to someone that doesn't know their true value. And the way to solve this with the High Priestess is to just stop doing all the things you're doing. Stop focusing so much on the outside. Focus on yourself. Focus on that feminine energy within yourself. And this is strongly, I'm feeling, for those of you who, especially for females, this is very strong. Or for those of you who identify as females, the female energy is very strong during this first week of December. With the High Priestess, I do see that you need time to just focus on yourself, meditate, reflect on your life. Just take some time out of the day-to-day life, out of your busy schedule. Focus on your sensuality. Try to just enjoy the simple things in life. Being maybe more feminine, being more sensual. Spending time, for those of you who are in relationships, spending more time with the person you love, spending more time together as a couple, being more intimate with one another, instead of just focusing on the outside or the pressure of society, what other people want you to do or what other people want you to be, putting that stress on you. No, focus on what's good and what's right for you, and kind of also believe in the divine, believe in right timing, believe that everything is meant to happen when it's supposed to happen. Don't try to force things, and when things are not happening as quickly as you want them to happen, then you get stressed out and you get overwhelmed. Take things one day at a time. Just relax and enjoy yourself. Bring that energy back, and once you just surrender to the divine and to divine timing, everything is going to happen. All of those things that you're waiting for, they're just going to happen at the right time. In the second week, with the Knight of Wands and the Hierophant, the Knight of Wands, this can be a person that you're dealing with. You might be in a relationship with this person, or it can be a different type of relationship from different people, friendship, working with this person, or even being in an intimate relationship with them. They can have their ascendant or their fire or their sun sign in a fire sign. They can be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius, and this person wants everything really quickly, fast. They're very charming. They have a great sense of humor. They might even work out, and their appearance is very nice and strong, but they also have a very hot temper and want everything done as quickly as possible. They have this sense of adventure, a sense of transforming things, and you're captivating by this person. And I'm seeing that you, in relationship to this person, you want things to be, you have this unconventional relationship. Things are not different. Things are not really, you don't really have that structure with them. You don't have really a defined relationship. This is what we are with one another. No, you're just you're okay with living life with this person. You're okay with having this sort of relationship as long as you get that fire, that passion, that intimacy with them. You spend that good quality time with them. You're not really trying to define yourself, and you don't care if it's something that it's maybe not traditional, if it's not exactly what your family wants from you, or what your friends want from you, or what society thinks is right. You are living this relationship based on your desire. And in Aquarius, it's all about being rebellious and doing things their own way, without without overthinking things too much, or what other people want from them. So this is the main energy. For some of you Aquariuses that might have a lot of fire energy in your chart, this can also be your desire, that desire to just escape from tradition, do things in a different way. Some of you might even want to immigrate. They might want to go to another country. They might want to move to another city, another state. They might want to start a whole new life, because you're so passionate about life and all these restrictions. And I'm feeling this strongly for those of you who live in an environment that is very restrictive. Maybe your family is very traditional, or the society around you is very traditional, and you're kind of trying to break free from all of that. You want to do things your own way. You want to free yourself. You're very passionate about life, and you want to live it. You think about life as a big adventure, and you want to live it your way without all of these restrictions. So in the third week of December with the Hermit, I do see this sense of that we felt from the first week, when you were just going out too much, maybe spending too much time with friends. Now by the third week, you will decide to spend this time alone, to look deeply into yourself, into your thoughts, into your fears. With the Moon card, I see you kind of going inwards and really, really evaluating all the things that you're fearful for, why you're fearful for those things, what is the base of that fear, kind of dissecting yourself in a way, practically understanding yourself. There is this need to shine light on all that darkness, or all that confusion within us, all that mess per se that we might have within us, within our thoughts, our feelings, everything. You kind of want to clarify yourself in a way. I see, if I would compare it to like doing an update or cleaning up your email and placing everything into right folders and seeing, okay, oh my God, I got 10,000 emails that I got to go through and I got to organize. That's in a very practical way. That's the image that I'm getting. That's the comparison, the best way I can compare this week to just going through your emotions, going through your feelings, going through your thoughts, analyzing why you're feeling that way, listening to your own inner voice besides what everybody else has to say, and really confronting all of that's going on inside. And this is going to give you some great clarity about yourself, about your future, what do you want to do for yourself, and make you feel better, feeling more aligned and within yourself, more in peace with yourself. Some of you might even decide to talk to a mentor or somebody that you really trust, somebody that you have high consideration for, that you think as of someone that is very wise and has a lot of information, and someone that you can really trust and open up to, that can kind of help you and guide you through your emotions or your fears, or all that sense of clarity that you're looking for. They can kind of guide you, but it's somebody that you really trust, that you really have confidence on what they're gonna the feedback they're gonna give you, the message that they're gonna give you. And in the last week, Aquarius, with the Page of Wands, this is such a beautiful way to end December. I do see some great, very exciting news coming your way, and this can be about something that you're very, very passionate about. It can be a business venture for some of you. When it comes to your career, your finances, it can be an indication of something that you've been waiting for a long time. And this shows me that you're still in the first stages, so it's a news that you still have to really work hard for. You still have to maybe be more prepared, because you're still on that stage when you need some time to really be an expert and really be a professional at what you're trying to do. Or it's going to take some time to be completed on the quality of the work that you want it to be. But this is leading you towards the right track. And with the Star card, this is something that is very, very promising. I'm feeling the Star card is that Aquarius energy. So this is directly your energy. For some of you, this can indicate the entertainment world. This can indicate being in the spotlight, working, doing something online. Something that you have wanted for a long time, and you're going to feel like, okay, now finally my life has a direction. All the things that I went through are making sense because of this great news, because of this amazing new beginning that I'm starting right now. This is what I've been waiting for a long, long time. Finally, my life has a purpose, a higher purpose. And that's what I'm feeling for you guys. So this is going to make you super happy, very, very excited. You're going to feel so motivated and optimistic about 2021. You're going to feel really like, okay, all those desires that you have, that big dream that you have, you finally manifested is here, and now you're ready to go full force. So beautiful, beautiful message for you guys. Now let's move on to the oracle of your life's purpose, and the message is strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Wow. Very straightforward, strong, beautiful message. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. And that's exactly all those steps, even the times when you've been feeling down or you've been feeling unmotivated, everything has kind of worked together to bring you to this point. With the strength card, when you're feeling successful, when you're feeling has built up that courage, has built up that experience within you to start this new journey. Okay, my friends, it's and that's the conclusion that you're gonna come to in the third week with the Hermit, and facing your fears and facing that your insecurities, your stresses within you, you're going to come to a conclusion that, okay, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. What hasn't killed me has just made me stronger. And that's going to give you that push. And right in the time, it's fascinating in life how things work. You can want something to happen so bad and wish for it every day, pray for it every day. And then the moment you accept it, the moment you say to yourself, okay, I'm fine with this. I'm fine. Either happen or it doesn't happen. I'm fine with it. I'm just going to live my life, enjoy my day-to-day life, and I'm not going to focus so much on it. And then the next day, it like happens. It always happens like that. If you focus too much on I want it now, it's going to take forever. If you just let it be, if you just put that wish and that desire, that positive vibration out there, and you just continue, you move on with your life and you focus on different things, then boom, it just happens. So yeah. Oh wow, and here we are. From the Oracle of Healing, the message is acceptance. I was just basically giving the same message without getting to the card yet. So what's going to help you heal? It's acceptance, accepting the situation for what it is. and we have the fish symbolism here, indicating that imagination, our emotions, all our emotions, the butterfly, our emotions going through that transformation process. And it's hard to accept something. It's hard to accept the possibility that something might not happen. That's very difficult to do, to accept that something might not happen and it might not go our way, or to accept that it's not going to happen when we want it to happen, and to just let it be. But that's what's going to give you that strength. That's what's going to help you heal and help you focus on other things in your life other than your goal. So there's a difference between wanting something and wishing upon it and really being passionate about it, and that's a difference on just completely obsessing over something. And if it doesn't happen, my whole life there's and saying, I need this to happen. If this doesn't happen, there's no meaning to my life. That's going to a whole far extreme. So there's always guys, try to have a balance. Everything, I think the best way to describe it would be everything in moderation, everything within that balance. The extremes are never good, not too much or not too little. Always try to stay like in that in between per se. From the Oracle of Animals, the animal for you for this month is the weasel, and the message is: be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. Wow. So basically just meditate. And this is the same message with the Hermit. With the Hermit, the same exact message: be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. Such a beautiful, strong message. And I'm going to share with you guys an experience that I had. I decided a couple of months ago. I was in a transition state in my life when I was working, and I was preparing videos for Golden Truth. I was doing Golden Truth and working at my regular job, and I felt so overwhelmed, so just overcharged, just too many things going on, just too much on my shoulders. Like, am I gonna be able to handle all this? And I decided one day, I was like, okay, I went for a walk. We have this really nice kind of park area near a lake, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit by this lake, as weird as it sounds, because people, especially where I live, they don't really do that. They don't really like sit near a lake or sit in the grass. It's like I don't know. In some parts of the world, that's not a big deal, but here I haven't really seen people do that. So it might look weird from the outside per se. And so I decided, I was like, okay, I'm not going to think about anything. I'm just going to be in the moment, present in the moment. Just look at this lake, look at the trees around me, just breathe the air, and just focus on what's around me, what's inside me, what's around me. I don't want to have any other thoughts in my head. And I probably did that for like 10-15 minutes, and that completely changed my mood completely. Like, it completely changed my mood. I felt so much motivated afterwards. I felt motivated to work. I felt full of energy. I felt so good. It was just beautiful. And sometimes the simplest things in life that we have, I feel like we have kind of lost touch with, like sitting in the grass. Just not everything has to be sitting on a bench, sitting in concrete, sitting like so away from the ground, shoes, everything. Like we're not connected to the planet in a way. And that's what brings us to this stage of being in balance with ourselves, and we don't really know where it's coming from. It's because we're losing that touch, that connection there. That's what I'm feeling. So I would suggest you guys, if you're feeling like you're not grounded, you're not in balance with yourself, if you're feeling a lot of overwhelmed, and you're feeling just blocked, like you can't work, you can't focus, and for me personally, if I spend too much time indoors, like a whole week indoors, and I'm not outside, I start feeling like I can't even think straight. I can't even do a reading with clarity, or really, even my communication suffers and everything else if I don't spend enough time outdoors in fresh air and get some steps in and all of that. It really affects me. So maybe try to do that if you haven't. Try to do that. Try to meditate outside if you can, if it of course, if the area is safe enough for you to do so, or even to just spend a few minutes and just look at something beautiful. Look where you are, the trees, the snow, the grass, everything. Just be present in that moment and try to kind of empty your mind out of all the other thoughts and just focus on that one thing. Okay, now let's move on to the Oracle of Money and the Law of Attraction. And the message is: the Law of Attraction adds power to both problems and solutions. The realization that something is not as you want it to be is an important first step. But once you have identified that, the faster you are able to turn your attention in the direction of a solution, the better. Because a continuing exploration of the problem will prevent you from finding the solution. The problem is a different vibrational frequency from the solution. And all thoughts or vibrations are affected by or managed by the law of attraction. Okay, so very strong, straightforward message. The law of attraction adds power to both problems and solutions. Every time you come across a problem, just try to think, how can I fix it? How can I change it? How can I make things the way I want them to be, the way I want them to happen? How can you turn things around? Don't dwell on, oh, well, why did this happen? Because you can't bring it back. If it happened, it happened already. What you're gonna do from at this time, at this moment? And that's part of what I was saying about being present in the moment. And I'm guilty of this myself. Since I've started my spiritual journey, I've had to force myself multiple times to kind of stop talking about the past, or stop dwelling on things that have happened, or how people might have been unfair or something like that. Just leave that behind, and just focus on right now. How are you going to solve it right now? Because then you're switching your vibration frequency from thinking about the problem to thinking about the solution. So now you're attracting the solution to come towards you because you're thinking about it. That's the law of attraction. You attract what your thoughts are. If your thoughts are about solutions, you're going to attract a solution. If your thoughts are about problems, you're going to attract problems. Okay. From the Oracle of Love, the message is: love makes a difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Beautiful, beautiful message. So true. Love really makes the difference. For a lot of people, being in love, they feel the best version of themselves when they're in love. When they're in love, and then in the first beginning stages of love, usually people are so nice to everybody else. They're sweeter, they're kinder, they're just much more positive, that they're kind of like the best version of themselves when they're in love. Now think about the difference when somebody just had a breakup. You can't even talk to them in most cases. You can't even have a conversation with them. They're grumpy. That just goes to show the difference in frequency. Love is of such a high frequency, just very powerful energy, very powerful, strong energy. And also being being said, and hate is but on the negative side, and you can see that very clearly in people. So focus on love, focus on positivity, focus on the love that you have in your life, okay? Because love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Even for those of you who are single, you can still focus on the people that love you, your friends, your family, your siblings, your cousins, whoever is around you. Focus on those people that do love you. Focus on self-worth. Focus on loving yourself too. Love in different shapes doesn't have to be between a couple. It can come from different ways. Love the fact that you are part of this planet. Love the fact that you are alive, you're healthy. All of those things, all the small little things that you're grateful for. Focus on those. And from the Oracle of angels and our ancestors, the message is, mirror guardian, take time to reflect. Wow, this is, I'm feeling for a lot of you Aquarius, maybe because December 21st, and this is when it's happening during the third week, during December 21st, we will be entering the age of Aquarius. And I'm feeling that for a lot of you guys, this is going to be a very spiritual month, a very strong spiritual transition, seeing things from a different perspective, feeling a different frequency, being more in tune with yourself. So that's why from a lot of cards, the messages are very strong, are more they're more philosophical, they're more spiritual for December than usual. It's a lot of reflecting, a lot of looking at ourselves in the mirror, taking the time to reflect on our life, on our decisions, on how we're handling things, on how we're behaving, looking deep into our soul, what we want from this existence, and try to find that peace, that harmony. And look at the it says mirror guardian, but it doesn't look like just a regular mirror. It looks like the universe. So the universe, the message is so straightforward. The universe is reflecting what we're giving to the universe. So the girl is looking at the universe. She's not looking at herself, she's looking at the universe. So whatever her thoughts are, whatever she's portraying on the universe, that's what she's getting back. If you're looking at the universe, or think about your reality as being a mirror. If you're looking at a mirror and you're smiling, you're happy, you're going to reflect that back. If you're looking at the mirror and you're crying, you're angry, you're upset, you're going to get that back as well. So try to stay within that high frequency, especially during December when we're transitioning through, especially during the 21st of December. Okay, my friends, beautiful message for you guys. The last one from the Oracle of the Moon, the message is, waxing crescent moon, have faith in your dreams. Wow. And this is the stage right after the new moon transitioning into a full moon. So the energy is starting to pick up momentum and things are starting to happen. So after, you're going to feel that energy after December 21st, that there's going to be this shift in the way you feel. Just have faith in your dreams. Believe in your dreams. Okay, this is an indication that you are in the right path. You're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. You're making the right decisions. Just keep working with the same rhythm. And the waxing crescent moon and the page, they're kind of like the same energy. When you're just starting something, you're not near a full moon yet, so you're not near completion yet, but you are in the right track. You're moved on from the very beginning stage of the new moon to now a crescent, waxing crescent moon, and you're closer to reaching your goals. Just keep that same passion, that same energy that you have with the Page of Wands, keep that going. don't get discouraged. It might take some time, but keep that same rhythm, that same energy, that same positivity. And a crystal that's going to really help you during this transition time is the Chariot. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Chariot. And this crystal is known for its wound healing properties. It's said that it draws negativity out of our body, and it transforms that negativity, heals the diseases caused from negativity, heals our traumas from the past. It helps us move to a higher vibration. It's a very high vibration stone. It also helps us stabilize our energy, start the healing process, accept that the present moment is the perfect moment, and this way we heal. This way we reach a higher conscious level, and we're transitioning to a higher frequency, into a higher vibration. So this is the perfect stone or crystal to meditate with during this stage when we're entering the age of Aquarius. I'm feeling this strongly for you guys during the third week of December. And this is a crystal that can be used by anybody. It gives us a clarity for humanity in general, how to work together more as a society, how to help people on a larger scale. It's going to make you feel more spiritual, more connected to the planet, more connected to people, more giving yourself maybe a purpose. Some of you might have some downloads or might receive messages while you're meditating. You're going to get a better clarity of yourself, of painful things that have happened in your life or in your family, how to heal yourself and your family, and traumas that might have happened within your family. Just give you help you really understand yourself better and start healing by understanding yourself, by letting that wound breathe and start medicating and start healing it. Okay, Aquariuses, this is all the messages that I had for you guys for December. Wish you happy holidays. I hope you spend a great time with your family and all you stay healthy and safe. I wish you all the best. Many blessings to all of you for 2021. Thank you for the love and support you've given me during this year, and I see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.